Welcome to Factorio Megabase, reverse Megabase even, and my name is Nilaus, and this is episode 20. We've reached all the way to episode 20 already, and the base looks it looks glorious. I'm really happy about how it looks, and we're going to continue to evolve it. So at the end of the last episode, we just managed to get this one set up, our measurement, and confirming that this one is hovering around 51.2 per second, which is what we have as the theoretical throughput here. So I've used a max rate calculator, but there's another mod called rate calculator, which I'm going to use from now on. It has slightly better UI, I think, and people have been recommending it. It has a few new features, and I think particularly this one might be interesting. So when we build something, we can see how much to scale up to get to where we need to go. So here we have 51.2, and what we need to do in this episode is expand out first. We need to make sure that we get the trains hooked up, and then we're going to expand out here. I will just do a cut while we lay down the foundation, literally the foundation. Well, actually it's not called foundation, but you know. So we start to do this part. What we'd really like to do is have this one. And that one, this here is, yeah, it's the input we need, and it needs to go here. Like that. So obviously it's not quite going to be, but I'm going to take this one all the way over, and we can now take these out here while the other one gets crafted. I do like the fact that things are coming in so nicely here, so speedily. And that's too much. Yeah, that one works, and now the other one will obviously also need to get a bit more, get a bit closer. And I can take this one out now without accidentally taking the stuff below. And I also here get all that out. There, so that's fine. This one is on the way out. So that's done. And what are we having here? I think we'll do basically something really simple. The inbounds at this location, let's just cut it again. 24, so that's up. Each of these is less than one belt, and we just need to split it out. So if I do with less than one belt, I think the answer is that we need to do the design something like this one. We have many ways of doing this. If we always branch out from one side, then I think it's going to be a bad idea. So because then it keeps using the one side and it'll be super uneven. What we also could do was do... how was that actually? Let me just try. If two things come in again across from each other and I want them to be... I think it's like this. Let's try that. Here, here. This one is... blues. Actually both sides are blue. Yes. And yeah, and this one is most the other one here and here. Yes, so that's pretty much how we want to do it. I just wanted to make sure that I could figure it out. And actually get one closer. That'll be like this, and that'll be like this. Yes. Here, here, here. And I guess, yeah. How do I want to do this? I could take this one here. Since it's only one line, that's probably fine, and the other one will be here. Let's try it. And the fun thing is, I don't think I've ever built this design before, so That's actually interesting that we need to come up with a new design. That's the whole point of this series, is just trying to come up with new designs for stuff. Let's see if that works. Let's go out on both sides, and obviously we don't have, if we have some belts that are empty, then it's not quite gonna work. This is also fine, and it just needs to go into 2 more belts, so that one. Damn it. Ah, that was not what I wanted. Damn. Okay, so these go in here and they'll be right on top of that one. Definitely not happening. How about getting these 2 lanes out? And let's kill all of this. And this one, which will then be more along the lines of... Yeah, let's do it here. There. Cut. 1 over. In, out. Okay, so that's the train, and I will now summon... Hold on, that's not correct. This train is way bigger. Way bigger. Please stop. Please stop that. Doot, doot. Okay, so I need to potentially cut this. And how far out do we need to make it? Well, I think it's actually easy, because this... Which one's the middle? This one's the middle? Okay. Right. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the middle. Okay, but this middle actually has to be moved as well. So let's start by taking out all of this. And it just disappears. I will take this out and just try to make it more in the middle. Yeah, that's still gonna be the locomotive. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the middle, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. 1 train, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the total number is 16 plus 2. There, that one. That one. I think that's actually going to be okay. Then we'll take the same out on this side and then bring it to there. And now I'll take all of this one out and just copy from one of the existing loading stations for science. That one is a loading station. Oh, damn it. That was a loading station for science. Hey, actually, I completely had it right here. That's this one should... Let me just see if I copy it and see if it looks the same. Oh, it's much bigger. But it doesn't have to be much bigger, does it? I mean, it sends us the right location, but it's still... Just look at the train station. Let's try this. This one is actually just fine, so it doesn't actually need to be there. So I can make it on the inside. Well done. That one out, that one out, that one out. Yes. And somehow I just like these being on the other side more. That one and that one. And it's a bit of a different story here. That's also not really a big deal, is it? If we just look at it, this has to go into 8. So if I need a 2 to 8, but it's an even split, then it's actually still 4, 1, 2. Like stuff like this one. So that's going to be 1. Number 2 is here. That. No, that was incorrect. Take this out. And this goes. Boom. That is correct. All I need now is get this a bit closer. And that goes in. Good. I think that's actually working. We are just going to give it a new name for this one. It's just going to be here. And now I think I want, well, that's not going to work. So this is actually going to be really difficult to make, but I'll just casually ignore that just for a while. We're going to do a 4 train unloader. Actually, yeah, let's do a 6. What is it? 8. 1, 4, 6, 8, something. An unloader for a 1/8 train. Where do we have an unloader for a 1/8 train? Well, that's a robot one, so we don't need that. These are too big, and these are also too big. I mean, I must have it, right? That's an unloader for a 1/8 train. Yeah, I like that. I like that. There. Whoops. Unloader for a 1/8 train is looking like that. And all we need now is, it's not actually necessary to have it insert here, and it just needs to reach this location. And another question is, why is it not moving? Did these just fill up entirely? Yeah, they did. They did. Not sure I like this. Which one did I take from? Took from this one. Why am I not having any buffers here? Is it because it's too tight? It's too tight here. That's actually not great. I should move this slightly 1 tile out so there's room for a slight buffer. I should not make the same mistake here at least. So I'll take this and then move it 1, 2 out. Here's normal. 1, 2. And at each location I will then make a small buffer. Yeah. That buffer should... It actually isn't necessary now that I think of it. Because they still have this one as a buffer, so this is just more entities being added. Oh. There you go. Just do that one. Like the fact that I can redo this kind of thing so fast. And this one will have now a 4 to 1. So a 4 to 1 with a balancer. Thank you very much. I think that's necessary. Yeah, and I still prefer this kind of balancer. I think it's easier to make. There, that's easy. And I'm just going to take that I lost it. It's down to yellow science here. And we go up and take this one. Just save that for the name. And that one. Copy, paste, take it out, and we still have the correct name. Yes. This one goes in, and it goes... Alright, well that's actually quite fortunate because I wanted to make one of these. How do I do this? It starts like this and then goes... That is also a balancer. And I'll just take this out here. That is good. Let's get some of these trains in, fake as they are. Let's build the trains and confirm that it is working. This one will be doing blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one, and each one is producing just a single box of blues. Much easier to do there than building real trains. Next one here. That one, and build it from the top. This one is an unreasonable amount of items there. And that should be working. Let's see. Does this balancer work? It works. Cool. Cool. And that works. And the last one up here will also be a very simple one. Yep. Like that, except... Boom. Copy, paste to get the name back. Name is good. And this one. Quite simply like this. And can I also do somewhat the same for this one, even if it doesn't have... This one. Okay, so this one is going to be... no it's not, because it only takes out on one side. Actually, technically it doesn't matter which side it goes out on. But then this has to be the branch, and that one has to go like that. Which means... Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think that's necessary. These are all on one side, but it doesn't matter if they're on one side or not. They'll just be like this. It's both sides and it's woefully uneven, but that doesn't matter. That one, all done. And the last one is the train, and then we should have everything up running. Unfortunately, the big one is the train mess back at the original science base, and I don't really know. I've been kind of pushing that off because I know it's kind of awful. There. And I'm gonna take this one. It has to be somewhere from... No, it has to be somewhere all the way down from where it's diagonal again. None of this, none of this. All of the tiles. Thank you. There. I'll just remove these. Like a lot of them. And we get all the stuff we need outbound here. This one goes out, and it will not take any of the Any of the ghost ones. If you are deleting non-ghost, then it won't take ghosts. It's actually kind of nice. There. Alright, that is done. Looking good. And all I need is now the last one. This one here. And let's make it... Nope, nope. But yes. Rotate and build it at this point. Huh? Here. Yeah, so they are ready to go out, and what we then don't have is actually... Okay, build this. What we don't have is this one. This absolute mess down here. And that's going to be super difficult. I don't really know. Ah, look at that bobbing about. I think we'll just make it a question mark here. Can we get an icon? Do we have weird icons here? Nope. Yes. It's a little ghost instead. Oh, there's water, water, water. And there. Very, very small amount of water, but it's still there. Let's get the robot in, and that means we now have all the inbounds taken care of, all the outbound taken care of. The one thing we're missing is actually the train, and I'll build that here, 1, 2, and that's going to be an actual, genuine, real train. There. Okay, we're back here, and now comes one of the things that I know is going to be difficult. I don't know it, but I have an intuition that it's going to be difficult. So we'll see how that goes. Basically, it just has to be built exactly like the one up top, because the one up top should be ready for all of this. So what if I just pretend that it's going to be super simple and just do this? There. And that's pretty close, actually. It's pretty close. And now I just realize how irrelevant it is that I do this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's only take like the top part then. Let's only take this part, because that seemed to be still correct. This one seemed to be still correct, except this one is bending too fast. That one. Cut that out. And just so we're sure, this is the easy part. The easy part being the fact that it's all matching here. It's dead. One out. There. Oops. One out and there. All right. So this is the easy part, except I need to also make it. And this one has to go up there, and this one has to go here, and then we just need that one. We also decided that we don't do military, I guess. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, none of this is working anymore. That doesn't matter. It actually might be easier. And since I'm going to do... yes, we're going to have to redo all of this. I don't know if I want to do military science. I don't like just taking military science out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could make military, and then like nuclear power or something like that would also be great to have, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me know if you want me to do military as well. I think I'm just gonna skip it for now, but that means I still have to figure out. So this one has to go all the way around. Maybe I'll just fire it up for now, so it goes back in. And out here, how do I get? These are coming in like very rarely, so it should not be that big of a deal. Like this one, I mean, the easiest part is either take it from here and just go that way out, which I like. And then this one will just go, yep, you're gonna go in there. And that's cutting off all of this crap. And it's just gonna be an absolute nightmare signaling wise. One thing though is every single one of these must have a, no, it absolutely does not have it. Ah, right. Okay, so the whole point is that I still have to make sure that signals are only open on the outside. So when it comes out, these are all the wrong way. Ha! They're supposed to go this way around. They go counterclockwise. This one should go counterclockwise as well. Alright, great stuff. Thank you for watching. I'll just destroy everything. Yeah. And now I realize why the other one was one in. Actually, now that's... Now I'm just getting a bit confused here. In a good way, I guess. Take all of this out as well. Okay, so let's try one more time and then take... Actually, I already have that blueprint. That one. If I did this... Yes, they are on the side. Cool. How did I not take the last one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it did not take the full blueprint. I'll do this, but I'll take all of this out, all of this out. Yeah. There. Yes, and then these stations have to be something else. That one, okay, so the first, let's actually say the first one inbound is going to be the one that goes straight out. Yes, so this will never need to go back here. Because it'll just go out here. So that has to be the yellow one. Yellow signs. Done. Okay. And then I think the next one is probably best to take it into that one, because that's kind of the closest one. And then, yeah. So this will be... Well, did I consider what I wanted at each location? Nope, I didn't. But that has to be then military, if it ever exists. And there. Good. So this one will be... What if I connect? Would it be... No, it has to be on the same line, but I could take it out and then... But I mean, this is fine. This is fine. This one comes in. Like that. And that is irrelevant. I will, however, block this one off because that's when it gets out of this awfulness. That one's when it comes into the awfulness. And that one is actually when it goes out of the awfulness. There. Cool. And the next one will be the one south. And the one south is the worst one, I guess. So that will be production science. Production science. That will go out there. And the last one will be... I have no idea. Which one am I missing? The one that's missing here. Blue. Blue science. There. Which will then go around and out on... Not actually out on this one. This probably won't ever even exist. It'll go out here somehow. I really like it to be exactly like this. That means that angle here is going to dictate exactly where we have that one. And that one's perfect. And I will then get... This is outbound, this is inbound. Inbound will then sneak into... That means this one will never exist. Here. And yes, that's a mess. But that's okay. It's my mess. That one. And this one will be inbound. So if I look at the map view and look at signals, I can't see which ones are change signals though. This will only be there sort of from a aesthetic perspective, but it really doesn't exist. And this one goes, continue to go up. Wow, last one. There. This looks way better than I had anticipated, but we also have issues with all the belts that are full of junk and that needs to be removed, because otherwise we will have an uneven science production later on. So I think this is actually a unique opportunity to make it, to clean this out. Okay, so how do I clean it out? Well, in the most crazy of ways. First, I'm gonna take all of this out. Delete. And once all of it is picked up, then I'm going to regret it and put it back. So at least now we don't have anything on that part. The next part is actually the fun one. That's where we take everything from here and actually maybe I could do a, yeah, let's do that. What I could do here is I'm going to take that one, that one, that one, these ones, and insert us. That's all there is, right? That's all there is that carries items. So if I take this out, should be good. Yay! And we wait a bit. And now that everything is taken out, I just undo, so it goes back. And there we are. Now everything is fired up again. And yeah, I think that's the easiest way to make sure that all belts are cleaned out. So what I want to do here is, well, I'm going to have two trains here. This one was, oh, we don't have any, do we not have fuel here? No? Not sure I agree with that. I'm actually quite sure I don't agree with that, but okay. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Let's get that in. Not this first one. And let's get 1, 2, 3, and 4. This train will now be military. Please be correct. Please be correct. Military. Okay, military. Next train will be the blue one, right? Nope, the purple. And this will be purple science. Come on. And the last one must be the blue science then. Blue science, go. And the last one will be just a normal train that doesn't do much. Except it goes to the other location. jump in. This one will go from that one until full, and then until that one until empty. Go. And at this point I will do, this one goes from that one until full, and to that one until empty. And now I realize something has not gone right. Somehow. I guess we'll find out. And I guess it's because they are supposed to use the second lane outbound. So how long have you known this and not said anything? You guys. That means it's actually going to be a bit complicated here. Because it actually should be something like that one is dead. Looks absolutely horrendous. Yeah. And I'm gonna do the same thing again. I actually have the blueprint here already. I should be able to just do this part. Zero. Thank you. And then undo. That should bring it back online. Yep, everything's working. Why did I not check that this was working before? But anyway, this is working, and there's a signal here, there's a signal there. The next signals are right there before going into the mess, and right there going out of the mess. So that is perfect. And right there, yes, so it has to be going all the way in. Cool. So what we now have is yellow signs, or utility signs, or some would say futility signs. This was actually the most difficult part of this build to get done. I'll do this and just be annoyed that it's going to be blinking forever. What we're going to do next time is, between sessions, I'll make this little appendages. I don't know what we call it, but those lines out here, so that we can start working on the robot frames, because the low density structures, yeah, we also need that. Green, blue sockets, yeah, we also need that. So there's going to be some work on these, but we have done those before, so we can hopefully take a look at the existing low density structures, the existing blue circuits, and just sort of figure out a way to copy that. And it's not a blue circuit though, so it's we'll see. But definitely we now have yellow signs up and running, and that's good. So we're gonna wrap this one up here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you are enjoying this series as we progress into let's say the second half. We're working on the 4th out of 7 sciences, so that's definitely the second half, plus all the logistics that's already been going into this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and stay effective.